Perfect example of it, Rowenta. I've been talking about Rowentas over 2 television shopping networks. Our sister network when I worked at QVC, and here now at HSN. Believe it or not, I think this is really amazing, but it's so true because of the quality. Rowenta is the #1 best-selling brand in irons in the US that are $40 or more. Right? So we have this gorgeous model available tonight. We got a couple colors to choose from as well. In fact, our color's gonna be the burgundy, or we have the beautiful blue. And Jenny Bond's joining me. Hello, darling.
How are you?
So really, I've sold Rowentas for years.
So you know.
I do know the quality. They're exceptional. They're absolutely exceptional.
They are wonderful, and if my mom's watching, she's like, oh, Rowenta. Because if you are an ironer, you know there's a difference. This is 1,725 watts. Rowenta is German designed, German engineered, and it's really all about that crisp one pass that you're gonna be able to do on any of your garments at home. And what's great about it, it's a smart iron. So you can do your board ironing like you see here. You're gonna have that stainless steel plate. So it really does, I mean, do you see this here? You're gonna be able to glide everywhere, but then that's the magic. And I'm gonna show you what it is underneath here. It's 400 of those micro steam chambers that are really gonna allow you to get that perfect steam, because it's that 3D Soleplate. So really there's 400 different ways that you're gonna be able to break down, and actually the capacity of being able to steam with Rowenta is unlike anybody else. The steam chamber is so much larger, but when you have more steam, that's what actually breaks down all of the wrinkles on all of your garments. And you can see it right here, and let me show you the power. So you see me here in steam. Now when you actually turn it off here, you can be in automatic steam, which I love. So look, I'm not doing anything, and you can see right here, you can glide over anything without pushing any buttons. But then right here, now I'm actually turning it off, and let me show you what happens here. And we do this a lot here at HSN. It's your vertical steaming, okay? So if you have anything like this, like corduroy, if you have silk, satin, you would never, or summer linen, let's all face that. You know, I was talking about it, and I'm like, I cannot keep my linen kind of, you know, nice and neat. But here, just look at the difference here, just doing a nice quick little steam that you can do without having to send it to the dry cleaner. You don't have to, you know, spend all of that money, because you need to have a way to handle your garments at home. And so I kind of like to show this here, all right?
Sure. Yeah.
So I got an iron when I got out of college, and it was a terrible experience. I was burning my clothes. I never got that proper heat distribution. It's because it looked like this. You had about 16 of these big holes that would wet your clothes. There would always be dripping. This is the difference here with your Rowenta. And you can actually see it here. It's that 3D Soleplate, stainless steel, so it's gonna glide over everything. But we took off the hood, so I wanna show you inside the car. This is the other guy. So look at how teeny that steam chamber is here. Rowenta's steam chamber is almost the whole capacity of that Soleplate. So that's gonna guarantee that you're gonna be taking care of all of the wrinkles on all of your clothes.
Just FYI, now Rowenta is known throughout the world, actually. And again, #1 best-selling iron in the US if it's $40 or more. Normally this one, retail would be $89.99, and it's worth it. Rowenta is like one of the premier names in irons, right? We have it at $65.99 tonight. I just want to point out, for flex pays, that's awesome. And notice the free shipping. This isn't a pair of earrings, and it's a nice sturdy iron, right? But you do get free shipping. Something else, Jenny, that I love, it's easy grip. They really designed it so it's very easy and to handle and to use.
And I love showing this, okay? First of all, I'm gonna talk about safety features for anybody who's watching this, but also great for crafting. For crafting coming up, if you're a crafter out there, this is the time to go ahead and buy that quality iron. You know, if you're doing your, you know, jelly roll patterns, if you're quilting, this is the way to do it, to get those perfect lines here. You're never gonna get that stick because of that stainless steel Soleplate as well. Now, I always talk about, you know, my kids and how it works here. Rowenta's giving you all the great safety features as well. So when you're sitting up like this, you have 8 minutes and it's gonna shut off on its own. If you have it lying like this, so say someone calls or something happens, you have 30 seconds that it'll be able to turn off on its own. But what are you using right now? Okay, I have a question. I mean, we all probably have something in our home to take care of our garments. If you are unhappy and you're finding that things stick or you're getting that burning, this is the difference with that Rowenta, because it is that smart iron that's gonna be able to go over all of your different fabrics, and it's all about that base. And I just wanna show you again here, that constant steam on that whole 3D Soleplate is what is gonna give you those perfect creases. It's gonna be perfect on all of your garments, your arts and crafts, but also on a lot of your hanging things that maybe you're doing for the summertime, which we'll go over here. You know, let's move this. Because really for me, a lot of the stuff I have, you know, if you've got sequins, if you get things that you're sending to the dry cleaner.
They're just embellishments.
Embellishments on your silks, on your satins, you're not going to want to go ahead and send that to the dry cleaner. Go ahead and save money getting around areas like this. And you see the steam that comes out? It really is one pass to go ahead and refresh. You know, the last time we presented this, people are, you know, getting your clothes, you're packing them away, summer's here. You want to put them away fresh, and then this is going to help if you're opening up some of your summer stuff to be able to pull them out and get them refreshed to get ready to go for summer. But look at the difference there. Well, look at that power.
Well, let's all take a moment. I mean, if you just have an upright steamer, how much do you pay for it?
Exactly.
I mean, you know, you're gonna pay for just an inexpensive one, $35, $45, and it's not very good. Why not get a Rowenta for maybe, you know, $20, $30 more and be able to do perfect flat ironing, but really do gorgeous steaming as well, because you've got that vertical steam power. What happens with a lot of inexpensive irons is once you go vertical, they spit too much, or they don't have enough oomph to really give you that burst of steam so you can do exactly what Jenny's showing you. But with the Rowenta, no worries on that. I do want to explain flex, because if you've got an iron that's rusty or spitting at you, or have you stopped ironing, I gotta be honest with you, and I'll step back with you, Jen, but here's the thing. If you don't iron your clothes, it shows. Yeah. There is something about fresh, pressed shirts and pants with that great press down the front. Crease. That crease that make you look so pulled together. And if you're going to work and you're half steaming or you're going like a wrinkled, bunchy mess, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but it speaks volumes. They really do. The first thing and wrinkles drive me crazy. I hate wrinkles, I really do. And somebody will come in with a big old wrinkle, like my son. He's so good now because he makes sure he does it. He has an iron.
And a lot of the guys are the ones that do the ironing now.
I know, he do. And you know what? I taught him well. I said, don't you dare go out in public with a wrinkly old shirt. And I harped at him so much that he's gotten really good at going out and looking sharp.
Well, and also too, I mean, if you have anyone in the service,
my husband, he was in the military for many, many years. His uniform had to be crisp, spit and polish. Yeah, it had to be sharp.
And that's why too, when I tell people, you know, like, look, this Rowenta, if you are sick and tired of having that really kind of junky iron that maybe you bought for $20 that makes your life miserable, you're gonna see the difference here. And this is such a hot steam, and it's focused with precision. So really, I mean, I iron, but I steam. You get all of those with that, and even the kids' uniforms. It makes such a difference. You know what I noticed right there? Watch. You didn't have to go over it 20 times. Do you go back and forth? She literally, you didn't even almost notice. She literally went once and kind of back a little. We'll show it here. And it was completely done. And that is the best thing about this. I mean, if a lot of the other ones stick, you're gonna get that coated stainless steel. I mean, really, everything about this feature is top of the line. And I'll show you one more time. If you have an iron at home, I want you to look at your Soleplate. That's the bottom of your iron. This has 400 precision steam holes. Do you see that steam? It's from the top to the bottom, and that's what takes out your wrinkles. You have to have that powerful steam. And the cheaper guys, or the guys that are out there that you buy kind of last minute, they don't get the job done. And so just watch this too, okay? It just glides, all right?
You're not having to press hard.
At all. And a lot of times, I mean, when I iron, I find it very therapeutic. You know, you kind of get the ironing board set up, and, you know, maybe you're watching your show. Because when you get on your clothes, or, you know, or okay, say this, I always send my husband's clothes to the dry cleaner. That's $2 a shirt at least. And that's, you know, a lot of money. Just go ahead and get your Rowenta home. You're getting 2 colors here. You're gonna be able to glide through because of that precision tip. Plus you have the rounded bottom here, so it stands up on its own perfectly. You're never gonna get those drips. But I mean, exactly, you see it. It just glides. So ironing is not a difficult thing. And especially with those crafters that are out there, you know what good irons are. You would never think about having something that was subpar. And when you get your Rowenta home, this is German designed, German engineered, I mean, German made. They've been around since 1909.
Yeah, no, they have just an impeccable reputation. And it's really nice to have a good iron. You know, I think, you know, we skimp on irons a lot because we're like, well, you know, I don't use it that often. Or, oh, I try to steam. But really, steam doesn't do the trick. It kind of gets out wrinkles, but it doesn't make things really crisp and clean looking and sharp. So treat yourself to a Rowenta. Take advantage of our 4 flex. We've got free shipping tonight, so that's kind of cool. And we have a great featured price. You're saving some money at the same time.
Yes.
Miss Jen, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gotta keep on moving on.
Have a good night.
I'm busy. I am. I'm getting my walking and my steps in. I'm a busy, busy girl. Okay, what are we talking about next, gentlemen? Oh, yes, I am so excited about what's coming up at midnight. I really am. Number one, I think Wolfgang Puck is just the bomb.